At XP Trust, we support and challenge students to be leaders of their own learning. We pull down the barriers to learning, ensuring social equity, and we encourage creativity, respectful, individual expression. At XP Gateshead, one of our newest schools, iPads are already having a huge impact on their learning culture after just 1 year.
It's just so much easier with things in one place, and I struggle to see the board sometimes as well, so we share slides with each other.
Because there's a lot more access to things instead of like everyone sharing one big video on the screen and people wanting to pause it at different times. Like we can pause it when we're comfortable.
I can research things way more easily instead of having to get books from libraries. I can just search it up on the internet.
I type quicker than I write as well, and it gets my work in on time, and I know when to get it in on time.
Collaboration with others and class-wide critique are a huge part of leading your own learning at XP. So why are iPads perfect for making this happen?
Well, you can share a document with other people, so you can see what other people are doing and you can communicate with them over the iPad.
Because people can add comments onto the work instead of like they're just saying them to use. Like they can like paste like a little comment like on the comment section.
As you would know, when you're writing with pen or pencil, you have to cross it out and write over, and it can all be quite jumbled up. But when you're on docs, you can just go back, delete it, and others can comment on it as well. So it's easier to get critique, and you'll always see it there, and it has a history.
Our iPads come with loads of specialised apps that are readily available for classroom use.
I use Google Classroom the most, the XP website as well, just so I can like get all my access to my emails and my classrooms.
When it comes to like science, we can also use the Sunflower app, which is sort of about particles and planet life as well. In art, we'll use Adobe Fresco, which is an art app, specifically with watercolours and sketching.
We read expert texts on our iPads as well. So like a couple of weeks ago, we read George Perkins' Marsh, like big climate change thing. So it's much easier to like read it on an iPad.
We believe in equity of technology at XP, giving our students the tools that they need to get them to where they need to be. But what does this look like in a typical classroom situation?
We're increasingly moving into a technological world. Like they need to be adept at using technology, at even the fact that we can communicate with students via email. It just also allows for equity as well, I think, because it just means that regardless of the home situation for these students, we know that they can access extended study tasks, we know that they can access explore further tasks because they all have the device that's needed to do that. But again, just kind of our impact on the planet as well. I mean, our current expedition is a lot around deforestation, and it's made me mindful of what I'm printing, and the students have challenged me on it. Like, we're learning about this and you're printing out this, why don't you just share it on Google Classroom? I think just kind of the access to information, the preparing them for the wider world and the impact that we want to have on the planet, I think having a device is the way forward.
In an age where technology allows access to so much information, how can we keep our children safe while they use their iPads?
There's blocks set up, so getting the iPad through the school scheme is good because we can limit what they can and can't access during school hours. I think our culture is important, so kind of being able to use that language of integrity when we're using our technology within the classroom is important.
The teachers has given us restrictions, and they've given us tips as well to help to organise it, and I've got a folder, me personally, where I have all my school stuff in one place.
Even when the students take their iPads home, they can access kind of games and stuff. I understand. I know lots of students want to be on Minecraft, and outside of school hours they're able to access those things, but kind of the more explicit or inappropriate content that we want to limit their access to is still limited even when they're at home.
In order to allow our students to explore their own learning, we need to provide them with the right resources and tools. The iPad is undoubtedly the perfect tool for the job, which is why it's at the heart of our day-to-day learning in all of our schools.